Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, the channel of the Italian Keto guy. If you don't know me yet, this is Giuseppe and I am 47 years old and I have been following the keto lifestyle, the keto way of eating, not a diet, since the 17th of July 2018, so 27 months. I am very happy to follow this keto style because it gave me my life back. If you want to know my story, unfortunately it's only in Italian language, but anyway, I was affected by fibromyalgia and arthritis, and with keto I got rid of them all. Anyway, in my channel you can find the recipes of traditional recipes converted into keto ones. When I started with this way of eating, I said, why don't try to reproduce the recipes with carbohydrates into keto ones whenever it is possible. And so the channel was born, and thanks to you, it's going great. Today another sweet recipe, the double taste pie, and I made it with also with jam. So during the video I will show you how I made jam, keto jam, and this pie is really genuine, really genuine. Anyway, let's jump straight into the recipe so I can show you how I made it. Let's begin the recipe by preparing the jam. 250 grams of strawberry plus 125 grams of raspberry. Put it into a blender jug and blend them so that it will become a puree. Transfer this liquid into a saucepan and add some 70 grams of sweetener of your choice. Of course, this amount is to taste if you want the jam to be sweeter or less sweet. You can also use only strawberries or only raspberry, it's up to you. This way the carbs will be a little bit more. Now it's time to add the gelatin. I used powered gelatin in this case, but if you have the sheets of gelatin, 4 will be more than enough. So keep stirring, everything has to blend, the erythritol has to melt, and add the gelatin only after the sweetener has melted. So now when you see that the liquid, the jam, becomes to thicken up, pour it into a glass jar and set it aside to cool down. Let's prepare the pie now. 250 grams of almond flour. Be sure to use a flour that has got as low amount of carb as possible. This one is just 4 out of 100 grams. 70 grams of erythritol, sweetener of your choice. Of course, again, this amount is to taste if you like the pie to be sweeter or less sweet. Keep stirring so to combine all those dry ingredients together. And now is the time to add the liquid ones. Let crack an egg inside the mixture, 100 grams of softened butter, and now with your magic hands start kneading the dough, even though it's not yet a dough, I guess. It will be dry and sandy at first, but then the almond flour and eggs will absorb all the ingredients. Yeah, they will be absorbed anyway. You will see that it's ready when it becomes to get more compact and leaves the border of the tray, the bowl ready, clean. You see? So keep kneading. You can decide if you want to cover it into a cling film and set it aside for some 15-30 minutes. I didn't do it. I just transferred the dough. You see now it's more compact, it's perfect. The bowl is clean. I just decided to transfer it straight away in the round tray that will be going into the oven. Be sure to put a parchment paper round parchment paper on the bottom and to spray some spray around the border of the round tray, unless you use a silicone one. With your fingertips, spread all the dough all around the borders of the round tray by pushing also the bottom, as you can see now, so that the slice won't be so much thick when you cut it. Be sure to do this, is a very important step, and do it evenly all around the surface of the round tray. Now I use the almond flour, the same almond flour in the tray to make a separation, a border, so to say, and the round tray is 22 centimeters. Yeah. Now you will see the border, yeah, a middle border, so to say, and then you can pour the chocolate cream. The recipe is on the channel in English language as well, 175 ml. So if you use the recipe on the channel, there will be some leftover of this cream, but I'm sure your kids will definitely enjoy it. It's low carb, it's keto, of course. And then on the other side, 175 ml of the jam we just prepared. Of course, it will be some leftover as well in this case. Now I use the same dough to cut some lines, and for the decoration be careful because there is no xanthan gum in the dough. And as usual, after the recipe we taste it. It's so genuine, believe me, it's so genuine. When you do things on your own, by yourself, I don't buy them. Food is much more genuine, really. There is no taste of salt. I don't understand. Yeah, maybe I understand. They put salt in those sweet things because of it's a conservant, a preservant. It's a preservant. But just put sugar. Don't put salt. There is no need to put salt in the cakes, the pies. But anyway, this homemade keto jam, raspberry and strawberry jam, is delicious, delectable, exquisite. Believe me, so tasteful. Anyway, can I taste the almond flour? Yes, definitely yes. So if you don't like the taste of the almond flour, maybe you can make the pie with a half almond flour and half linseed, flax seeds, or half flour, almond flour, and half psyllium husk. It's up to you. If you do it, I would appreciate if you can tell me in the comments below. If you have xanthan gum, put it, because it will help you with the elasticity and bindiness. So when you cut the lines, it would be much better to lift them up and put them again on the pie. In my case, I didn't use xanthan gum, so they cut themselves. So if you have it, it definitely helps. I think 10 grams of xanthan gum would be sufficient. I hope you like the recipe, you like the way I prepare the jam and the chocolate cream. The recipe is on the channel. Okay, the macro. I'm going to give you the macro according to the flour, to the almond flour I use. Of course, read the carbohydrates on your package and do the proportion. Here they are. Here are the macros separated for the pie itself, the jam, and the chocolate cream. So if you want to reduce the carbs, for example, you can make just a jam with raspberry or strawberry. The raspberry has got 12 grams of carb out of 100 grams of product. The strawberry 8, so the raspberry definitely contain more carbohydrates. It's up to you. So you just eat one or two slices in whenever you want in the day, because in Italy we use to have the sweet breakfast, so we eat this kind of pie in the morning. So it's up to you. Don't go behind 40 grams or 50 grams of carbs, as I'm going to tell you again now in a while. Here we are at the end of the video. I hope you liked the recipe. you can eat 1 or 2 slices of this pie, and on breakfast. I don't know, in Italy they absolutely love the sweet breakfast. Maybe in your country will be different, so I don't know when you can eat it. Keep count of the carbs, of course. So to stay in ketosis, you have to stay between 20 and 40, even though some American nutritionists say 50 grams, 20 and 50. Anyway, don't exaggerate with the carbs, so you can stay in ketosis. I hope you liked it, the pie, the Italian pie, and if you did, please subscribe by smashing the red statement subscribe below and click on the bell as well, so you will be notified of all the videos I upload in the channel. Next week I will meet you again with the cannoli, and the real ones, not the ones that I see on some YouTube channel, the one with the cylinder, the ricotta sheep, the ricotta from the sheep, and with that green, not peanuts. It doesn't come out. I will write it underneath. So stay tuned and see you next week. Ciao.